Well, the UN resolution has been violated for the past 5 months, in fact. But look, very important, breaking news for you guys. I just confirmed a few hours ago, in fact. Guess who is the de facto military commander of Tripoli as we speak? I'll give you a name. Abdul Hakim Balhaj, and he is an Al-Qaeda asset. Let's get the story straight. This is the guy who organized the Berbers in the southwest mountains, southwest of Tripoli, the offensive last Saturday. He was the military commander of this offensive. So he was working in connection with the guys who came from Misrata to the shores of Tripoli, NATO bombardment, the Qatari Special Forces, the British SAS, etc. But how did this guy show up in the western Berber mountains? So we have to backtrack to 9/11. He was trained in Afghanistan. He was an Al-Qaeda asset, part of a very hardcore Salafist Islamist Libyan group called the Islamist Libyan Group, exactly, translating from the French, in fact. And he was tracked by the CIA after 9/11. He was friends with Zarqawi. He was captured in Malaysia in 2003. He was tortured in Bangkok, where I lived at the time, in one of those extraordinary rendition CIA prisons in Bangkok. He was sent back to the Libyans. He made a deal with Saif al-Islam in 2009. He was released, and now he's the military commander of Tripoli. So I had to get information from Pakistan, from Iraqi people, reconfirm it, and I can say almost for sure, with 95% certainty, this is the guy. They've been working together from the start because, south of Benghazi, in a place called Derna, this is the place that most Libyans that were part of the jihadi training camps in Afghanistan, they came from this part of Libya. That's why people in Tripoli, they look at Cyrenaica and they see a bunch of country bumpkins. And this is true. This is something that your correspondents in Libya can see by themselves as well. And they also see a bunch of Salafi jihadists. But from the beginning, when the whole February 17th movement was hijacked by the NATO powers, by the US, by military defectors from Tripoli, everybody was working together, including the Salafi jihadists. That's why we don't know what's going to happen next.